Things get a little more revved up under the lights, and what a game we have for you tonight. A late-season clash, one that could have huge stakes and could be a determining factor in how this season is remembered.
LFG.
Week 11 in EA Sports College Football. It's the Tennessee Volunteers and the Aggies. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Guys, I caught up with Tennessee's head coach before the game. He is concerned going to an environment like this, one of the best crowds in all of college football. They make it loud and frenetic. He has talked to his quarterback and his center about having a high level of communication here on the road. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. And the Aggies will kick off first, and here we go. On the return, it's Matthews. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Hits inside, it's Bishop. Nudges ahead for one out to the 16.
Run game is good, balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more, but sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Right back to it. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. And the Volunteers will hustle to the line. On the run, it's Bishop. Got some green grass. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling.
We know this guy is in contention right now for the Heisman Trophy, and this late in the year, if you're going to bring that home, you've got to put up big stack games, right? Had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again today. He is turning it on late this season.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bishop. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. It was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Trying to surprise him with the pass. He'll get rid of it. Got a man. It's Bishop. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. They've got a little more work to do after that holding call. It's 2nd and long. DB's right up on the receivers. Booster. 2nd down to the air. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Had to force that one.
And he was off target there, but I tell you what, I'll expect to see more of that. They do a really good job in this offense of getting the running back the football in the passing game. Just let him make plays, let him be a difference maker, ball getting to him in space. So I expect we'll see more of that throughout this game.
Gets it to the back. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. Offense still out there, lining up quickly on 4th down. Snapped on 4th down. And it's caught, and he is stopped short. You have to get past the marker on that route. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback signaling to his guy. Oh, he's got some space.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every point. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Swamped immediately.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back, and that's
just keeps moving. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Aggies racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
And the Aggies will snap it on 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Run in the red zone. It's Morrow. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Oh, pressure's coming. Right side, it's Riley. Just plowing ahead. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
Man, it's nice to throw it to a guy that just competes, refuses to go down, breaks tackles, makes plays, and that's what he has with this receiver. Just a great job being physical. Some guys you've seen at the receiver position, they're willing to go down. They don't want to be touched. Not this guy. Showed some toughness, and now 1st and goal for this offense.
They'll move the tight end. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
2nd and goal for this offense. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll try to pound their way in. All over him immediately. The pressure ramps up on 3rd and goal. Quarterback changing the play. Play action with Reed. Move to his right. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play.
What a third down stop by this defense. Third down and goal, no problem. You know that guy. Every time he touches the football, you hold your breath because he's so dynamic at the quarterback spot. They were ready, and they forced the 4th and goal.
They'll try to power it in. And he's in.
If the offense continues to put drives like that together, this defense is in trouble. How about the balance, the ability to throw the football, run the football, keep the defense guessing, and then when it gets closer to the end zone, the physicality to punch it in. Great start for this offense.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter.
Number 97, set to kick off.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Matthews. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard down 7-0. Breaks into the open. Inside the 40. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. He now has 85 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. They just flipped the entire field, and now they'll try to cash in on 1st and 10 from the 20. Going to the run, it's Baker. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to... Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Quick give. It's Bishop. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Grabs it in the middle. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
1st and goal.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. And if guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had to...
Looking for the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Tennessee.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn up in the end zone.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point is good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it.
Number 97, set to kick it away.
Coming out with it, it's Bussey. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Escapes the pressure to his right. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
Turning it on. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. The Aggies are in the hurry-up. Reed. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Well, it's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last two plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
Back to pass, it's Reed. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be third down.
Well, this offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so third in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
In the gun, third down, Reed. Under pressure. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be fourth down.
And that's a teach tape on third down right there. That's a great job by the defense. Being back, understanding it's third down. If they're going to throw it short, man, I'm going to break on the football, go down, be very physical. You want to throw a slant, man, you make sure that they feel you. That's a great job by this defense, being physical, making sure he doesn't secure that catch.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
After that last big gainer, they'll put it in play. 1st and 10 from their own 49. Fresh setter downs going to the air. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. Long way to go on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Intercepted and room to run. Past the 30. Running inside the 20. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Tough run here. It's Morrill. He's pulled down after a tough run. Gets it to the 6. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll run it. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Aggies! Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive.
Oh boy.
Finish it off with the score from the 4. He'll bring it out. It's Matthews. He took the risk bringing it out of the end zone, and he'll go out of bounds at the 20. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. He'll throw it. Just got rid of that one.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Running inside. It's Bishop. There he goes. He's now up to 95 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing.
And it's runs like that, man, where he just shows you a little bit of everything that is the reason why he's in the Heisman race. Like, this dude leads the nation in rushing for a reason. They hand him the football a lot. They trust him, and he continues to deliver and make big play after big play. This dude is an absolute superstar.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Second and long here. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. They'll take the penalty and move them back. I'm sure the offense happy with that free 5 yards. Now it's 2nd and 5. Snap in the shotgun. Rush is on. He's sacked. This defense all over it.
Quarterbacks and receivers have got to be on the same page with respect to hot routes and sight adjustments. And those always happen when DBs come blitzing and they come running free like that. Can't put that one on the offensive line. That's on the QB and his receiver not being on the same page.
Still looking to his right. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. Third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Needs it here on 4th down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. Back to work after moving the chains through the air. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
The Volunteers will call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down after the rare drop from this dude.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Field goal units not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Converts on 4th down. Still going. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Timeout is called. It's the 2nd charge to Tennessee. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. From the red zone, looking for a man. And he avoids the sack.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Myers on the move. Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. He'll try to take it back. Crosses midfield. He's at the 30. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to thread the field position with the return.
And defenses are way less concerned with yards nowadays. It's being great in the red zone, and boy, did they come up big. They create the turnover, return the INT all the way down the field, and set their offense up now with the red zone opportunity.
Making the adjustment on the play. Reed. Out wide right, it's Morrow. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Turns it upfield. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. The snap sets up the throw. Extending the play. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only first down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
Absolutely center cut. And now the lead is even bigger. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, thanks. Welcome into the Week 11 version of the EA Sports College Football Update Show as we inch closer to bowl season. We begin with Louisville taking on the North Carolina Tar Heels. And it's the Cardinals with a real chance to make this a memorable season. A 7th straight victory following everything that happened last year would put the rest of the sport on notice.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line.
Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big Ten.
Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. They'll move the wide receiver. On the ground, it's Morrow. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10.
And that's a welcome sight for this offense, man. They really struggled to run the football in the first half. And I promise you, at halftime, in the locker room, first drive, guys, we got to come out, own the line of scrimmage, get the run game going, and that's exactly how they start this half.
Movement on the offense, and they'll lose 5 yards on the penalty. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move them back. So frustrating for an offense to just give away yards with false start penalties. Making the adjustment. Motion from the wide receiver. Straight ahead, it's Morrow. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Three and gains 4 on the play.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Motion from the wideout. Right at the line. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell, ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the first down.
And a nice job up front too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go. Hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
Here's Reed to throw. Flush to the left. He's going to run it. And he scurries out of bounds and wisely avoids taking the big hit.
And that's really a lot of what we saw in the first half by this defense. We knew coming into the football game, man, this guy's got dynamite. Like, he's got the explosive ability to make plays, throwing the football and running. And kudos to this defense. They've been dialed in, locked in, not giving up the big plays on the ground, understanding he's a threat, and playing him like that.
And the Aggies will line it up on 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Aggies pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Play fake, Reed. They're all over him. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
It's such an advantage for a defense when you can add to your pass rush by blitzing guys, but especially when you've got a middle linebacker like that can collapse and push the pocket into the lap of the quarterback.
From the gun on 3rd down, Reed. Still looking. He'll pull it down and run. Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on 3rd down. Changing the routes with his receivers. Marcel Reed to throw for it on 4th. Blasted as he lets it go. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Defense in press coverage. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Going to try to get it himself. He's brought